The last video, my game crashed as soon as I kind of went to the institute. So we will have to load back to where I need to be, and then we can go back to the institute after it kind of crashed when I went there. I'm only level 26 and I kind of already found the institute. My sister clearly doesn't know what it means for me to stream. Whatever.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to.
Jess, I cannot check your message when I'm in the middle of streaming. I'll check it when I'm finished.
If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
It's stuck.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
What elevator? That? What elevator? Wait, step into the elevator, wherever it's at. Oh, that's the elevator. This is freaking cool.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
I'm in the Institute. Yes!
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes, I am here for my son. This place is cool. Who is that?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, The Institute had made great strides in synth production, but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
This is cool. Very nice looking stuff. Not much of anything here, but it's still something.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here. Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
There's like literally nothing in here though.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Oh god, another courser. This place is freaking huge.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters, but you seem pretty normal.
Yeah. This is too big to, like, handle.
Operating at full capacity.
Okay then. So, like, go down here and make the division leaders or something. Yeah, right here.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Where's this pier that they're talking about? Oh, it's down here, isn't it?
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor. It's an honor to have you here, man.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer.
Institute of Bioscience. It's only been 23 minutes streaming this video. Jesus Christ. It feels like it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer than 23 minutes. Yeah, I know you're running out. But it's been well worth trying to do this.
You have time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. Easy?
Doc.
I wonder how
Welcome.
the Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally
Clayton
must be close
Holden,
to 10 years old
head
by
of the
now.
Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable
I
that any
can't
child
wait for you
can
to see the
survive
work
for
we're
so
doing.
long up there, don't
It's
you?
truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here.
As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
There's a cure in here somewhere.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
I'm through.
Viv Black. Okay. Swear to God if you try to kill me when I'm in here. Okay, I got the serum. That's all good. Bioscience journal. Okay. Been hard. Huh? Who are you? I'm in the Institute.
It's an honor to meet you, man.
How the Okay, guys, I'm back. And I'm not black either. Not yet. Get to the chopper! I'm in the Institute. Open the sliding door. Hello.
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
Yeah?
What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Doctor?
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures. And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
That was productive.
Words any former soldier can appreciate.
A woman who understands the need for discipline will be a valuable addition. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Sounds good.
Take care then.
Can I just like have the stuff in here? Institute pistol, nah. What's in here that's so special?
Doctor.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders. Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
I wish there was something I could say that would convince you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to I'm not interested.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time. They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access...
Give me a minute, guys.
Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Safety first. Remember that.
The Institute.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr.
Scanning.
Ayo thinks he can
Subject
hide in his
identified.
office. Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some
We're
heads
all
together.
looking forward to working with you.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should
Hi.
take some courses.
Power armor is sturdy enough, but it limits your mobility.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention unit. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered it already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely. Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation. Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive
They weren't
servo.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they're built pretty well.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Good. I'll sell this stuff. To the Institute terminal. Trying to find the, where is it? I got myself locked out of the unit.
Terminal's got this locked.
Terminal's got this locked. Tell. This. Make life here. Interesting, I can't unlock this. Have. Hang. Name. Each. What? This is stupid. Tiny girl. Ah. Man, oh, you suck. I can't unlock this stupid terminal. 15 days later. Got removed. Wise. Warm. Bone. Case. What? Hey, it's right here, isn't it? Use. Okay, so we're back here. However the frick I get back here. Wars. Cure. Give me a minute, guys. I will be back. You... What is this? The impossible terminal? The impossible lies. Past. Hell. I can't freaking pass this stupid piece of crap. Screw that, there's probably nothing in it anyway. It's literally in there where I cannot get it. Oh, I'm right here. It's literally in that room somewhere where I cannot access. Paul. Mel. Some. I can't even do this anymore. I cannot open this so I can do the frickin' quest. Use the network scanner holotape. There's like no way I can pass this. I'm gonna friggin' send a picture to my friend. Great mood. Open door. Wow. What? Mr. Anderson. This is literally a closet with I'm gonna sell all this.
Yes?
Nothing to report, ma'am.
No, it's not in here. Okay. Was it then? This freaking somewhere up here? That's not a terminal. Sliding doors. I literally have no clue. Is it like at the freaking top or something? Yeah, I think it's at the top. I haven't been in here yet. It's at the top. Probably. There's like literally nowhere else for us possibly to be. Hey, literally, there's nowhere else that this can possibly be.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Yes.
Nope. It's like, no, that's the only terminal that I've really ran into. Where is this stupid terminal at? Don't tell me I've passed it up how many, God knows how many times I've passed this. Oh. Literally been in every friggin' room. What terminal? There's no terminal in here. What is this? That's a stupid quest? A quest that you cannot pass. Unless I literally think that there is no terminal at all. It says it's right in front of me. But where?
Greetings, ma'am.
Institute SRB is in here. I don't know. No, it is not in here, what it seems like. So goodbye. I'm literally doing something that I cannot find.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
They want me to find a frickin' terminal that does not exist.
I don't think you'll be needing that suit of power armor in here.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Open the sliding doors. Let's see if it leads me anywhere. A power microscope. Okay. Over here. Oh my god, so much stuff. Well, that leads me to a closet. Okay. Where the am I supposed? Okay.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
That's funny. I literally cannot find the frickin' terminal. There's literally no terminal here at all. None. Zero. No terminal. Well, that's a terminal. AYQ. Where is the terminal that I need at? Can't find it at all. Literally no terminal. Whatsoever, no terminal.
Watch out around here. They catch you having fun, then they keep you bored as silent.
Not in there. Not over here. Nope, not over here either. Watch it be in like one of these frickin' tubes. I'll just follow these tubes. So it might be like in one of over here somewhere. Says I'm literally right on it. Where? This thing must not be the scale. There's no institute thing whatever in here. Fund the institute terminal. What institute terminal? There is no institute terminal. Insert network scanner holotape into institute terminal. I tried.
My mom says I have to be nice anyway.
I cannot find a single institute terminal. What institute terminal are you talking about? Be more specific, game. The next hour of this is just gonna be me trying to find this one stupid terminal which doesn't exist. Literally, I'm just gonna be trying to find a stupid terminal that didn't exist from the start. It's literally over here. But where's over here at? There is no over here. That's a frickin' closet. It literally says it's right here. Terminal. Load holotape. None. So I have a frickin' special frickin' switch? Oh, what the hell? Says it's over here.
All systems nominal.
I think this game must be really taking a freaking dump at this point because I can't find a terminal. So it already says it's south of the building, so right there. I can fast travel in and out of here, great. I may just frickin' leave because this place is frickin' stupid. Well, I'ma just follow wherever the...
Good to see you.
We're just gonna leave this frickin' place the easy way.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I know that, It may be a while to learn where everything is. No fucking derp. I'm just gonna go on the frickin' elevator. Can I please just jump down?
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary. What can I get for you?
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Is it like up there somewhere? I think it might be up there.
Broken.
Oh, yep, found it. I finally found the freaking terminal. Oh. A final. Jesus. And now I gotta go give the serum to Virgil and go. That was fun. So I found the Institute.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwood. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Yay, I'm level 27 now.
The Commonwealth looks bad. You should see the Capital Wasteland.
What I have to do now? Just jump down, just teleport there because I'm awesome. We'll just fast travel. Or is it gonna do that special effect everywhere I go now, from the Institute to the home? Oh my god, look, it's Curie!
Hey. May I be of assistance?
Yeah, Curie, I haven't seen you freaking forever.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
There she is. Yo, my butt.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build, too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best-case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about
it? He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Ooh, Liberty. Liberty reprimed.
Is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Liberty Prime. Where does that go? Oh, it goes outside. So I got Liberty Prime. Well, parts of Liberty Prime.
Put one more.
Shower?
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Never expected Dr. Lee would return to the Brotherhood. But you're not here to discuss history, are you? Are there documents you wanted to turn in? Or were you here to help with a recent?
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an all... Check every building.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
Dr. Lee.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
Many lives are at stake, Dr. Lee.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Okay, well I can't fast travel.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, sister.
A moment.
Hey.
Do you need something
I'm
from
proud
me?
to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his
A moment,
foolish
please.
ways.
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
Get to the point.
I'm trying. It is hard. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning. How to brush the teeth, how to operate with only two hands, etc. But now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I hope some of these inconsequential feelings involve me.
Yes. No. And see, now my head goes ever more. Spin, spin, spin. You make it look so effortless. Like breathing. But for me, it is so hard to focus, to do research. And inspiration is as elusive as ever. I fear I will never contribute anything to the world.
The world, not so sure. But you've certainly made a difference to me.
More feelings. No words for them. The saving grace in all of this is you. As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, It is deeper. I am still loyal, but now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
So, just friends? Nothing more than that?
I'm sorry. Your words make little sense to me. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
Greetings, Knight.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with Death.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Okay guys, that is the end of the stream. So if you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks guys, and I will see you all in the next video.